Would you look at that? I'm a couple minutes early. Ooh, I'm a bad boy. Ooh, boy, look out. I'm a couple minutes early. Yeah. We back. Sorry for no stream on Friday. I was just really tired. I'll talk about a little more in the race, because I'm sure I might have a lot to talk about. But, yeah, this race I think is going to go by really fast. I had a feeling. I mean, when I was doing like 25% races, it was like 35 minutes. So this might be like barely an hour and a half stream. So, yeah. Either way, well, just kind of jump straight into it. Get everything situated. Give it a couple minutes because I know I'm a little bit early. Ethan Morales with the I guess Japanese kanji. Oh my god, no, it's not. It's that's a good one. It says hello. It looked like kanji. Oh, that's a good one. Hello, hey, what are you doing? I'm doing good, Ultimate Gamer. Thank you for asking. Hello, Lego fan. Hello, Combat Beast. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Actually, I'm gonna darken my screen here because I forgot to update my Patreon thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. Get all this stuff situated. Hello, Breeze. Hello, Old Kraken. I think that's how you say it. Don't worry, the screen is dark for a reason. I want to get my Patreon thing here right. I should have done this before I did the stream, but I just my poor brain just didn't think about it. It just refused to have the logic to get all that stuff situated. We get installation guide. I've actually got a lot of comments on that. I don't remember how I did it. I think I just watched a YouTube video on it. As simple as that sounds, that's basically what I did. And I went online. I just typed in like NASCAR Thunder 2004, like PCXS2, and then I eventually found like the game file I would need for it. Save this. That's how many times I revised. It was 68 different times. There we go. I think that's all good now. Very excited for man, I don't really know. I'm not too, I mean, I'm sort of excited, sort of. I'm kind of curious to see what it's going to be about. It's not like I'm losing sleep over it or anything, but you know, we're getting there. Only like 17 days away, so 16, 17, 18 days away or something. So I guess I'm like, it's like the equivalent of like opening up a thing of cookies, and then I don't know what analogy I was gonna go with. But hello NASCAR Formula Kid. I'm waiting for the Steam sale for Thunder 04 is a free game. You don't have to buy it. I mean, I guess you're referring to 21, but well, anyways, we'll just jump straight into career mode. So we're all good and all that. with money. We have to kind of go into this race using some of our other worn out stuff, so it's not going to be too good. But everything else that's being kind of repaired or built is getting better. 57 on that. We have a chassis being built there. This one here is a 54 power, which is a little bit better. But after this race, we can overhaul this. That'll go up a little more. So things are getting a little better. And this one that's being built, 56. Then with this one after that, this race, we can overhaul it. That can go up if we have enough money for all that, which I think we might. I'm not sure. Shop additions, 5 more on the engine shop. All that good stuff. Point standings, it's been very weird. Tony Sturt's leading it. Finally, we have someone that's like straight up dominating the season, leading the standings. That's also nice. Dale Jarrett back to 3rd. Pretty much a 5-car, or actually, yeah, 5-car battle that are still pretty close in the standings, all things considered. We are in 14th in the standings, 6 points ahead of Rusty Wallace, which I think that'll go down after today, I think. But either way, we'll just kind of get into this. I'm gonna do a couple of practice laps just to get a feel for the track and everything, and get in that groove. But 52 car rating, obviously not what I would want, but we should be nearing the end of these like low car ratings, and then we should be getting a little bit better stuff, pretty much across the board. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. If it's any good, I hope it's better than Heat Evolution at $6 on there. I would hope it would be better than Heat Evolution. I mean, I would have to imagine that. I mean, that bar was set so incredibly low. I would just imagine it to be better than that. Huh. Okay, I did save all my stuff. I just didn't change the gear. So the setup is basically Dale Reynolds one, pretty much verbatim. Really didn't change anything here except for the wedge. Even the gear ratio. I think I bumped that up to 2. So I guess there is 2 little adjustments I made to it to make it a little bit sportier on the straights. Yeah, if the gameplay is good and they have some custom setups for the career mode is tuning. Well, they don't have custom setups. They have sliders. That's really it. Wish they had added an ability to customize season or race lengths in the championship mode per game doesn't have much. It's so weird. It's so weird that the decisions they made to not add stuff. Like, you would think a championship mode wouldn't be a complicated thing. You would think like private lobbies wouldn't be such a, Herculean task to put in a game. I don't know. I mean, if the gameplay is just that good, maybe some of that stuff could be forgiven. Maybe, I don't. Have to wait and see. I don't really know. Yeah, I agree, JC. I mean, I would have to imagine it'd be better than Heat Evolution. Do you need a PS2 controller to play this game on PC? No, you don't, actually. You can use if you have like an Xbox like One controller like this, or like an adapter. Do I have it here, or is it somewhere else? I don't know where that's at. Oh yeah, I was looking right at it. If you have like an Xbox adapter, like that Xbox One adapter, and you can play PC games through these things, or you can have a wired Xbox 360 controller, plug it into the USB in the PC, and then it'll work automatically. The only thing is the button mapping. It's gonna be laid out like it would be on a PS2 controller if you're playing on PS2. So it doesn't bother me because I mean it just doesn't really affect me at all. But yeah, there's different options. I would probably go with the Xbox 360 wired thing, just because it's just easier to hook up, and also with this you still have to worry about batteries, and sometimes the battery could just die in the middle of the race, and there's no way to like tell how low the battery is. So I would just go with a wired. I just think that's just more convenient and a little bit easier to get all that stuff situated. It just depends, you know, what you want to go through or kind of prefer. Obviously, I prefer the wired, just because it's just pretty easy and all that stuff. I'm used to having wires all over the room. What's one extra second I'm gonna do? Yeah, let's just throw some practice laps in here. That's good, like EA Sports. I wouldn't go as far as to say it's going to be rivaling the Thunder games. I don't think it's going to be like that. If the game just has good gameplay, then we already have a good foundation for the future. That's kind of where I'm at. But that next game, man, they better have some more shit, because that is kind of ridiculous that there's no championship mode, there's no private lobbies. I haven't heard anything about being able to kick people in a lobby, so I mean, there's a lot of things that aren't there that I'm trying to be understanding and forgiving on, but yeah, some of that's just kind of rough. Yeah, the car feels fine. I mean, I really don't have any complaints with it. It's such an insanely fun track to drive on. It's really addicting. So I'm very confident. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna win. If I could get a top 20, I think I'll be fine with that. I said the lack of basic content with the game, no championship mode, and no private lobbies. I'm not sure about the AI either. The AI is another big question mark. I mean, they had the gameplay footage for the Roval, which looked fine, but that R Factor 2 engine, that's like where its strengths are, is just road course racing. So if they were gonna show gameplay for one lap, then that would be the footage to do, because it's the least probably offensive or offending kind of thing with the AI. I don't know. I think they had that all planned out to have like gameplay of a lap at the roll, because they probably know that that R Factor engine can handle road course racing pretty well. Just the ovals is the question. We have not really seen anything except for Daytona and Talladega. But yeah, there's a lot of unknowns, a lot of questions. I can speculate all day, but it's just all up in the air what that's going to be and how it is. Yeah, I'm going into it with a very cautious mind. I'm not going into it like my heart pumping. I'm not gonna like make a thumbnail where like my pants are off and I'm like having intercourse with my pillow with the game taped on the pillow. What is that? I don't know. What kind of setup are you gonna use? It's the Dale Reynolds setup. If you go to Dale Reynolds' YouTube page, it's that dude named Dale. He did a NASCAR Thunder 2004 Rookie Championship Challenge, and he has all the setups in those videos and everything. And I'm basically using that. I only changed really the... Wow, what the hell that was? That was a... God, what a crunch. Just the fourth gear is up by 2 clicks, and the wedge is at half round up. He tends to have his cars on the looser side. I just can't handle it. So, that's really it. 2 very small changes. That would be hot would have. Well, I mean, I wouldn't be on YouTube. I would have to make an OnlyFans account for that, for sure. Hello, Josh. Thank you, too. Yeah, we'll just jump straight into qualifying. It's nice to be back, chat. I have a lot to talk about, but I think I'll do that when there's not much to go on about in the race. Because I think we're going to have... I'm banking on dead air for this race, so I have something to talk about. So I'm kind of hoping that. I guess we can only dream. JC, I know. God, I'm not gonna perform that kind of act for money. I'm not that desperate. No, I'm not doing that. No, I refuse to do something like that. All right, qualifying. We just need a top 25 to get our sponsor objective thingy. first lap's going to be kind of a waste just because we always get up to... The game always puts us up to speed pretty slowly. So I'm not expecting much here.
Nice turns 3 and 4. First lap's at 22.7. This has got to be a lot better, and it is. Okay. 16th, I'll take it. Running outside though, so that kind of sucks, but got our goal 21.9. Jeez, Dale in his series got 21.9, but at that point he has like a really powerful car in the career mode, so no way I can really compete. But I did respectable. I almost beat Tony Sir Watkins Glenn yesterday. He caught up to me and passed me. That reminds me of Thunder 03, where Ricky Rudd, no, it was Dale Jarrett, who drove around me on the outside at Infineon. Like, the way his car got around me was so stupid. God, his car was like on 2 wheels and shit. Like, that was some BS grip hacks. Texas Roadhouse would be better than that. Get free food and be socialized. Oh my god, don't even get me started on Texas Roadhouse and their bread. Oh my god, I love their bread. Actually, maybe about a week ago, we went to Dad offered to get us Texas Roadhouse, and I went to go get it. They gave us 8 pieces of bread, and I just wasn't in the bread heart that day, so I only had 1. So there's 7. Wait. There's 7 of these left. Oh my god. I can't even hold it. Got 7 of these breads left. I've thought about eating them, but I'm just too intimidated. It's just too much. Do you hear that thump? They are starting to get hard. I don't even think these are good anymore. And they gave us the cinnamon butter. It's almost been a week now, so I probably should throw these out. The microwaving them always kind of softens them up, but I just haven't been in that bread mood. I guess I need more time away from them or something to really get that bread love going. But yeah. Anyways, we're just gonna jump into this. Okay, that's a lot. I know that. They usually only do like 4 pieces of bread. But I guess because it was in order for 3 people, maybe that's why they gave us 8. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Let's have Emerald take it away. And hopefully they don't roast me. Or they say something that isn't funny to look back in hindsight. Or years later out.
Welcome to Delaware for the running of the MBNA Armed Forces Family 400 at Dover International Speedway. Now, Barney, this is one of the tougher tracks that we come to. Why is that?
This place has got high bank concrete corners that can be really tricky for some drivers. You've got to always be thinking ahead in this race and planning your passes well. Otherwise, you may quickly find yourself in the wall.
Tony Stewart won both races here at Dover in 2000 and always seems to run well here.
He definitely has a knack for getting around this racetrack. No matter where he starts, you got to figure on him being up front by the time this race is over.
The 63 car has been starting at the front all season.
Starting up front is a big advantage, as you don't have to use the car up to get to the front of the pack. That means when it comes to money time, you still have something left.
2002 was a breakout year for Kurt Busch and his Roush Racing team.
That it was. With 3 wins and 10 top 10 finishes, he showed that he's one of the rising stars in NASCAR.
I swear, didn't Kurt Busch have 4 wins in 2002? I'm gonna look this up. I was positive he had 4 wins in 2002. Yes, he did! The game lied! The game lied! It's right here! How can I show this without it? Look at that. Phone focus.
here's the starting lineup.
Please. Please.
Starting at
Please.
the 24 car,
Oh,
Sterling Marlin
God damn it. The point is, the game lied.
Stewart, the NASCAR Winston Cup
The game
leader,
lied.
will start in 4th place.
Alright, let's get into this race. I can't believe they messed it up. Especially, like,
PS Ford and
the
GM
year
Goodwin
before.
Chevrolet.
Wow. They did
The
Kirk
fourth row
dirty.
has the old
Alright, let's get into this.
and the 20
200 laps on the outside. I don't know what the fuel strategy is going to be for this race. I want to try to get the inside line. Perfect. I don't know what the fuel run is going to be. It's going to be similar to Richmond, and we might only have to pit once. Like, we don't got to worry about like any sort of weird fuel glitch or pit road glitch or anything. So I guess we'll just kind of see what kind of car we have. I'm going to try to take it easy, let the car roll in the corner, all that good stuff. It's just, I don't know, there's just certain tracks that just gel with me, and this is one of them. I don't know why. Yeah, off to a really good start, already up into 12th. We have a couple of slower cars up here that usually aren't super fast, so I think we'll get by them. But again, we got Labonte, Dale Jr.'s behind me, so I think they'll eventually get around me. Just kind of curious how bad the tire fall is going to be on this car. I really don't want to squeal the tires, because I want to try to manage that. I guess we'll see too how lap traffic plays a factor here with these, with everyone. I don't know. I guess once I get by word burn, I can talk about some stuff, because there's a reason why I didn't stream on Friday. And it was kind of important to not kind of focus on me that little period of time.
Number 18 is right behind you.
Okay, I guess we're just gonna chill in 11th for a while. So on Friday, the last, like, I guess Thursday and Friday, my dog wasn't feeling well. Like, not just like, it was very, very clear she wasn't feeling well at all. She wasn't walking. She just refused to walk. I was just laying down, like she couldn't even get up anymore.
22, 62.
Thankfully, she was still like eating and drinking, but like she couldn't even walk to her bowl or anything. She was just laying in the living room. It was really, really nerve-wracking, because we were just all thinking something. We were just very concerned. I love animals. I love my dog. I love my cat. So when anything goes wrong with them, it really bothers me. Especially since she's 6 years old, I feel like it's way too young for the dog to start having issues like this, where like she just can't move or walk or anything. And it got so bad to the point where, like I said, she didn't want to move anymore. So we took her to the vet, and they kind of found out what was wrong. And it turns out she has some form of Lyme disease. And I was looking this up because I wasn't sure if that was right or what. But it turns out, at least with dogs, it seems like Lyme disease you don't start to see the effects until like 5 or 6 months after they get bit by it. And my dog was bit by one like 5-6 months ago. This is around the time when the cat got out, and I was really worried about that. So the timeline of that and everything seems to line up pretty well. And even before this, we saw like small signs of like her limping, but it'd be one of those cases where you would see it for like a day and then it would just go away. So we didn't really know if it was just like she sprained it or was running around too much and then like hurt herself. But it was one of those it just was one of those one-off things where it just kind of go away, I think, and it would come and go. But this was like the first instance where it's like clearly something is wrong. You can even see her one back foot is very swollen, and she didn't even want to get up anymore. And it was really getting just very concerning. So that's why we took her to the vet. Thankfully, they got us in that same day and everything. But the fact that like she has some form of Lyme disease was really sad to kind of get that news. But thankfully, it was, I guess, early enough that I can be treated. So they gave us some medicine, or I guess pills is a better word, for her, and she's been feeling better since. Like she's walking around and everything. It's insane what one day has done for her. Where one day she just doesn't want to move at all, and then the next day she's up walking and everything. But the veterinarian was saying that kind of joint pain is very excruciating for an animal. So that just makes me feel even worse. So like I can't imagine the type of pain she was in. That, like, my heart hurt so much. I was so stressed out about it. So that's why on Friday Thursday night and Friday I was just supremely tired and just stressed out, and I just wanted to get some rest, and I feel better now. So that's why usually, especially if I plan on scheduling a stream or have a stream schedule, I always want to try my best to abide by it. That was one of those exceptions where there was just a lot kind of going on and just kind of a lot of worry. So that's where I was at, and that's why I'm doing it tonight. But yeah, it was rough. I guess you never like to see an animal be in pain like that. And thankfully, it was still early enough to treat it, because if you do leave it, or if you don't treat it, then it could lead into them dying from it. So thankfully, in a weird way, it's good that her symptoms were at least noticeable, at least very clearly noticeable enough for us to realize it and have something be done about it. So that was, I guess, the bright side of it, if you're looking at it from that angle. But either way, she's doing a lot better, which is the most important thing. There's just like little things you kind of take for granted, because there's just like little, oh god, Jimmy. Hopefully Toxic's not here to see that. That was really embarrassing on Jimmy's part. But yeah, it's just like you just notice like little things that like the dog would do that she would normally do but just couldn't. Like I remember sometimes I would just lay on the couch in the living room, or I would lay down on the couch in the living room, and sometimes the dog would jump up on the couch and lay on top of me. But the dog couldn't do it. But when I did it when she wasn't feeling well, she was looking at me and like whining, like she wanted to do that, but like she just physically couldn't. And I was just like, oh god, that was so sad. It was so sad. Especially when like the dog's mind is like still there and wants to do stuff, but the body just couldn't do it. It just that was rough. But yeah, either way, I'm just happy she's doing better. But anyways, I mean, I guess back to the race. A little bit of a race update. We are doing really freaking well. I'm honestly really shocked. We are running in 10th. Also really shocked Woodburn is still in front of me. I thought I would pass him by now. Don't know what the fuel run's going to be, but it looks like it may be 70 laps maybe? I don't know, I guess we'll have to see when it gets to halfway on fuel, which is almost kind of there. Pretty close to it. Very interesting kind of racing in the back there. We had Kenseth was behind me for a bit, then it was Labani, now it's Waltrip, now it's Jimmy, but he kind of choked, so I don't know if he counts.
22.69.
Get up on that wheel now. Let's go. Come on, buddy. We're 6 seconds back. Let's get up there. Your right front tire's a little worn. Careful now. You're starting to run away from you.
I don't know. I guess. Oh, hi Scott. I just saw you in here. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. I was gonna say something, but then my brain just forgot,
Okay, let's get out
like,
of these
what I was gonna do. Oh my God, Mike Skinner is slow. And he's gonna hold up Dale Jarrett. Dale Jarrett's not gonna have anywhere to go. Oh, it sucks for him. Oh, my God. That, we dodged a bullet there. That could have been really bad.
Trying to drive away now. Let's get up there. Clear.
Alright, we did it. We got by a lap car. I was gonna say something, but I forget what I was gonna say. Damn it, I forgot.
22.72.
We're slower than the leaders, buddy. We gotta pick up some time. We're about 7 seconds off the leader's back bumper.
I might just have to let a couple people by. It seems like I'm starting to get to that point in the run where the car's just gonna start sucking.
22.99.
Let's get to work now. Leader's pulling away. Halfway
Oh,
to the gas.
that's not ideal. So we can go about 30 laps. That's maybe a 60 lap fuel run. So it will be a 3-stop race for us all. At least I would imagine so. So that's interesting.
Time to go. Let's get on it. We gotta pick up.
It's funny how Richmond was the same amount of laps, nearly the same in terms of like the track length. But the fuel load is so different.
Number 8 is in
There goes Dale Jr. by me. I don't think that's going to be much of a shock.
22.93.
The leaders are getting away from you.
No, 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 no. God damn it. There goes my tires. There goes my track position. How the fuck did I save that? Oh my God. Okay, well that was terrifying. And that's why I should just... that's why I don't want to be on the outside too. That's another aspect. That outside line is terrifying. I need like the whole track to race. They're gonna get by me. They're gonna have to do it on the outside.
It's passing low.
There's no way around it. Like, I hate to kind of just block the bottom, but I have to do that just to not die. That was a hell of a save too. That was a lot of crunching behind me.
You're a little off the pace.
Yeah, but see, I mean, we're probably gonna lose those spots anyways. I'm trying to think, realistically here.
You haven't got much longer on that left front tire. You lost some time on that lap. Let's get it back.
Yeah, it's getting to that run. I can kind of feel it. Oh, God, what a crunch. Mark Martin just choked it up in turn 2. Well, that gives us a lot more breathing room for now. Jeez. I'm not even doing anything. They're just wrecking themselves.
Hey, stay focused, buddy.
The 99 car is right behind you.
So our fuel runs about pretty much 60 laps.
Get back on your marks now.
We got last to that. I don't know if the car can do it. It's starting to get stupid loose. Oh my God, my foot almost slipped. Jesus.
The 15 car
I can't even function when I'm playing this game. I just like that's like all of my brain power just goes into this.
Is there something wrong with your car? No, that was off your base.
Well, I guess the top 15 is pretty much the goal I think we're going to try to go for. It seems like that's going to be the case. It's just, this car is shockingly good. If we just had a little bit more to it, like if things were like 55 everything, then we may have a top 10 car easy with all that. But we almost have nearly default everything. I wonder if the AI are going to wreck themselves behind me again.
Need a little more speed.
They can give me some time. That'll be a big help. God damn it, Ashton Lewis. Can't stand it when lab cars block like that.
23, 16. Your pace is falling off.
Because I just went in that corner so freaking shallow. Somehow it worked. That was because Burton got held up by him. Just park it. I'm just trying to survive.
23, 26. Come on now, you gotta pick it up a notch.
Gotta set up this pass on Fittipaldi here. And I'm not fast enough to
The 99
get by
car
him.
is all over your back bumper.
There goes Mark Barn. He's fast. I think he'll get by me here. Hooray! We'll get by Fittipaldi. I just gotta make sure I don't screw up turn 1.
Come on, you can
And I don't. Mark and Burton and friends get held up. Thank you.
clear.
What about Hermie Saller? How are we gonna get around him? I guess this is gonna be a problem. If I could just, I felt that little arrow, like air bubble thing, kind of
23, 10. Try working another
push me
line.
back.
You need to get back on pace. Worn tires won't help us. Be careful.
Okay, all right, we okay. Marquette held up. Thank you.
You're clear.
There we go. Beautiful. We're cheesing it. We're cheesing it for now. I think we're gonna lose 12 though.
Let's get a new left
Damn,
rear
if we
tire.
didn't like have that instant with Dale Jr., like, would we still be?
How's the car set up for you?
How further up the field would we be? So, I mean, we did lose a couple seconds there.
Not much gas left. Number 6, top 5. The 6 car has got a run on you. Clear all around. 23, 9. Work a little harder. That lap was sort of slow.
Oh my God! That crunch! That crunch! Good Lord! Waltrip just yeeted Mark Martin out of the way for no reason.
Number 18, tail left.
Oh, the body. Okay, we're good.
23, 26. Get back on it. We're losing time.
It's like the AI just don't want to pass me. Like, I'm not trying to make it that much of a problem. There's more crunching behind me. Poor Mark. He's having a very, very rough day, apparently. He's still right there behind me. What a Chad. Gets in an instant with Waltrip and
41.
recovers.
Lost some time on that.
Oh my God! What the fuck is that? Mark has gone crazy. Mark hit the wrong person for payback. What a situation that's going on behind me. Now Waltrip's gonna try to make a pass on the outside, gonna get held up by lap cars.
That one was off the pace. Stay focused, buddy.
Oh boy, that was an awful corner. That was a horrendous corner.
Still there.
Oh God, please! I just want them to get by me. Like I know I know I'm. Oh, Mark again.
53, 54. You're a little off the pace.
Mark. Oh my God! I was looking at my mirror and I looked at chat. My eyes couldn't do anything. That was such a disaster. I'm really lucky I'm in 12th still. I really am. Like, this should not be working out as it is.
6 car is gaining on you.
Alright, finally. I think finally Mark is gonna get away from people. I mean, the fact that this car is... Oh, I spoke too soon. The car wanted to do something dumb. Top 15, that is our goal. I think we can do it. Can we make it to at least lap 60? I don't know. Oh, that was bad. That was a bad corner. Alright, have fun, Labonte. I tried. I'm still let him have his spot. I'm not gonna try risk racing him for that when I know I'm not gonna get the good end of that bargain. I don't know what the hell that was in turn 3. That was close. Oh my god, what a slide. Alright, couple more laps. And then we'll pit. Oh, this is so bad. Maybe I need a... I don't know. Like, it drives pretty good for being this deep into a run. It's a little loose, but it's not, like, undrivable or anything. Stay out one more lap.
We don't want him inside us. All clear, buddy.
I just want to make it to my first pit stop.
23, 73.
Get off these worn ass tires.
You gotta pick it up a notch. The 29 car is about to put you
That's so gross.
Number 29 up high.
Ooh. Okay, well, alright, we pitting. We getting down pit road before I die. Alright. That was close. We got it. So 3 pit stop race. I might do 60, 120, then maybe 170, and have a 30 lap stint to the end. Something like that.
Faster cars coming on the track. Careful, buddy.
I think because I pitted definitely a good bit earlier than some of these other people, we're going to have that juicy undercut, so we might gain track time possibly, maybe positions, dare I say.
Outside. 51, 92. You're clear.
I feel like there needs to be like a save compilation of me saving the car. So I feel like I've done that.
22,
at least once a race. It's just this trend.
Number 19, it's up high. Clear all around. 22, 39. Fastest we've been yet. Number 32 is outside.
Beat Craven.
The 32 car is still there. Number 32
There
is
we
still
go.
there.
Some people are already pitting.
All clear, buddy.
Lap 65 for them, so that's going to be
I want to see more of those laps. Good job.
60, 65, 130. Yeah, they're going to be about 5 lap shorts for them, so it's still going to be a 3-stop race for them as well. So they're going to be a lot more closer on fuel
Number 02 is
than I
outside.
am. I'm going to be like 20 laps
That's
short.
another rearview mirror. The 02 car has got a run on you. 22, 72. Good lap. Keep hitting those marks.
Trying to be really careful on the tires too. I don't want to slide them too much. I want to try to preserve them as much as I can, because that does play a factor in tire wear. Who would have thought not skidding the tires will save you tires? Wow.
Far high. All clear, buddy.
I was so worried Kenny was gonna pull a JG Ailey on me. that looked really bad.
81. That's it. That's the speed we're looking
They were gonna
for.
cycle way out ahead of Jeff Burton, like Waltrip. They were kind of behind, or they were right behind.
We got some cars headed down pit road.
Looks like LePage is gonna be pitting. The way his car kind of shifted there. Yep, perfect.
22, 74. Keep running that line. That lap was fast. Working your way up. Top 20, buddy. Watch the cars coming out of the pits, buddy.
Let's see where this.
You're clear.
Really hope we don't drop back to 20th though. That would suck. So we're running like 15th before. I don't really want to drop back any more spots. I know Kenseth was higher up the field, so we did gain time, I think.
You're looking great from where I'm sitting. How's the car feel? Front out low.
I would have to imagine we gained some time because yeah, Kenseth was way up the road for me. That's comforting.
22, 47. That's a quick one, buddy.
But some of these people pitting around lap 70 though,
Good job.
they're gonna make it to the end.
Clear.
Oh my god, they are. Like we got some fuel strategy going on here. If they're pitting this late, then boy, this race is gonna get very interesting if it goes green the whole way.
22, 66. Wow, you're fast.
Damn, up to 13th. Yeah, we did gain some time. The only problem is they're gonna be on much fresher tires, so they're gonna run me down. But yeah, this is. At the end of the day, this is currently a net positive.
22, 60. Great lap, great lap.
I don't think I'm gonna get any more spots though. Looks like Kenseth is still pretty quick. Maybe Robbie Gore. I don't even know if Robbie Gore's for position.
22, 66.
No, he's not.
Keep it up, great lap.
Mark Martin was leading there for a bit, but we get the spot. It's 12th. I saw Labonte in my thing, so he's probably gonna get by me here eventually.
Got one outside.
There we go. Thank you, Robbie. Hold up Mark Martin, Labonte, and friends for me. Which we need to make it to
Whoa, that was a quick lap.
at least a lap 120. Damn, I mean the top 10 is about to go a lap down. That is insane.
Awesome lap. clear.
Well, I guess if we're gonna go a lap down, we're gonna figure out who's leading. Last I ever saw was Jeff Gordon, so that would be nice to have a different winner, other than me, Dale Jr., Harvick, and Tony Stewart. That would be nice to have a different winner.
22.66. That's what I'm talking about. Nice lap.
Really, Joe Nemechek, really? You're gonna be Mr. Block Pants. That is, oh boy, that's a lot of cars. That can hold them up. I need to get around them. So I don't have to worry about this, because this is starting to, this is gonna get ugly.
22.8. That's the lap time I'm looking for. Keep it up, buddy. Number 2, up high.
We'll get by from Sadler. Fittipaldi shouldn't be much of a problem.
He's still there.
At least I hope not.
Number 2 is still there.
It's so nerve-wracking racing around lap cars, because they just, I don't know what they're gonna do, and they just tend to block like that, like you see with Nemechek, but he's just racing very defensively, which is really annoying. I can't get around him. Trying to set him up, trying to get like a good run off the corner like that.
25 is outside.
And there we go.
22.59.
That's just what I was looking for. Perfect. Great run off the corner. Labonte and them, they got held up a little bit. Again, I expect to lose some spots just because I did pit so much later. Our goal, or our lap goal to try to survive to lap 140, we already got through the first 20 in our fuel runs, so we only got 20 more to go. We're about to go a lap down, so that is terrifying. Don't know really who's leading at this point. Unless it's Harvick. I don't think it's Harvick. That wouldn't make sense. Well, shit, it might be Harvick, actually. Oh, we're not gonna... Are we really not gonna have another different winner? Again? The way that this is shaping up. Well, it took 83 laps. Or I guess 84 for him. To go a lap down. This is a mess. Me and Harvick can't go anywhere. Elliott Sadler, that was really, really stupid of a move. That could have ended in a disaster. But we got back on the lead lap somehow. We just need a yellow. Like, we need the AI to do something stupid in turn 1, rack, and then bring out a yellow, then I can get on the lead lap. BS a guaranteed top 12 finish through that, like, hunkaboo, but don't know if it's going to happen.
That one was quick. Let's do it again.
It doesn't look like it's going to last, because there goes Harvick. Well, that sucks. Oh, that card, I felt it. It was saying no. It didn't want to turn, but thankfully I got off on the brake enough to not collide into him and magnetize into oblivion. Yeah, we're a lap down. Well, that sucks. So by the trends, that means we probably go 2 laps down, or at least the second lap down by like a lap, like 170.
Keep it up, great lap.
I mean, if they can make it 70 laps on fuel, I mean, they just basically have to pit around lap 130, and then they should be good to the end on fuel, no problem. But it seems like some people can do that, some people can't, so it looks like Mark Martin is going to probably win this on fuel strategy. This keeps up. I mean, he was like the last one that got to get out of pit road, and that was like lap 70, so he might be one of the few that he might win this race on that. Which I'm always up for a Mark Martin win, so I'll take it. That's why I want this. That gives me even more motivation to let this thing just play out if it can get Mark a win. Oh, Labonte and Waltrip make contact. Helps me out. Maybe a top 15 is doable. I don't know. Definitely on race pace speed, I think a top 15 is doable. But I don't know if, like, the fuel strategy is going to be in our favor, though. That's the only problem. That's the only problem. Is I could barely say that. Well, I guess to answer everyone's question, Harvick's leading. Tony Stewart looks like he's second. He is second by a good bit over Harvick, so I think, yeah, I think Harvick's going to probably win this. If the yellow comes out. I think Mark might win on strategy.
22, 90. Whoa, that was a quick lap. The 20 car, it's up high. Clear.
They're just kind of chilling for now. I mean, I think Waltrip and Labonte are eventually going to get by me. But, ooh, oh, right side damage. That's not what I want. Labonte's car is shredded. Oh my god, I didn't even notice that. He has gotten boned by turn one multiple times, just like Mark Martin. Surprised there's no debris yellow for that yet. Yeah, it sucks. We got right side damage. But we can't ever go a race without not getting that attack to occur.
22, 83. Awesome lap.
I wonder if Labonte's going to bin it in turn one again. Seems like him and Mark Martin have not like turn one at all. They just don't understand how to drive it. Oh my god, look at Mark Martin bobbing and weaving through lap traffic. What a Chad. Did you see that up there? That was adorable. Skinner. Please. Oh, he's gonna freaking block, isn't it? God damn it. Okay, be okay. Phew. Alright, we're good. We're good for now. Oh boy. Not very good, crew chief. It wanted to nail it into the wall. I think Newman's third, I guess.
Number 18 is going high. 23, 0. Attaboy, keep it smooth, just like that.
Jimmy Johnson's for position. Just won't rotate, but we okay for now. That dodged a bullet there. This is so... This is really intense. Just trying to survive. Oh my god, it just... Sometimes the car just doesn't want to turn. And that was one of them. Good god. Alright, fine, Jimmy. I tried. Oh, it's so... God. It's so... I'm so close to dying so many times.
The 15 cars coming up quick.
Just gotta make it to lap 120. We're like 20 laps away, so... Getting very close, pretty close to our window.
We need a little more speed.
We need the AI to like keep wrecking themselves behind. Like, that would be really nice to have that happen again.
That's it. That's the speed we're looking for.
But we do got Bobby Labonte there so there's always a possibility with him there.
Still there. Keep digging. Okay. We lost his
But obviously, some of these people
clear.
have like 5 or 10 lap fresher tires than me, so it makes sense they're gonna get by me here.
23, 20. Keep it up. Great lap.
Oh my God, Marlon.
99 car is still
Oh
there.
my God, people just abusing Bobby Labonte today. It seems like just is the victim. Oh God. Bobby just dished it right back to Marlon. Almost died there. Oh my God.
Okay, we're clear. 23, 23. Great lap. Great lap.
No,
More time
no.
won't help us. Be careful. Dropping back.
Jesus Christ, car. Well, there goes all the advantage we had of keeping that, those spots up. That sucks.
Come on now, you gotta pick it up a notch. Got one eye. Careful, you're getting low on fuel. The 88 car is still there. Keep digging.
Ah, damn.
The left rear's getting worn. Still beside
Well.
you. Be patient. 23,
It looks like Rusty is gonna probably... Oh my God, car, stop.
Okay, we're clear.
Thankfully, this is the last run in this race. We're gonna have to make it 60 plus laps, so... Or 60 laps. After this, it's gonna be a little bit shorter
The
than
24
that,
car is down low.
so it's not gonna be as egregious. Jeff Gordon tried to hook me there, but he missed.
23, 24. That's the lap time I'm looking for. Keep it up, buddy. Number 24 is inside. Clear. The 24.
Alright, Gordon, fine, fine. Oh God, 3 wide. That's not what I want. You know what? No. I know what you're trying to do, game. I know. You want me to die. I'm not gonna go out that easily. These are all lead lap cars. So oh, Kurt just died behind me. Jesus Christ. Fine, we'll lose another spot. Fine. Jesus Christ. That's like what, 3 different times the car wanted to wreck there? Or in this run? I don't like it when it keeps screwing with me like that. Jesus Christ, I hate it. I hate it when it does that. I don't know how to explain it. Just doesn't want to. Doesn't want to turn.
You're a little off the pace. Got one outside. Clear on both sides. Number 18 coming up quick.
Oh boy, this is just now. This is the part of the run where it just gets ugly.
Pick it up a little. The 18 car is outside. Number 18 is still there. We're falling
I
back.
wish I can
Focus on your
stay out
motor,
as
buddy.
long as them, but
Baby.
I physically can't do it. 60 laps is pretty much my limit. Maybe 61 if I'm
47.
feeling rambunctious, but 1 lap isn't going to do anything compared to people that have like 5 or 10 lap pressure tires. So. This was just inevitable. It lasted quite a while though. We actually held our own for quite a long way, so it's just a shame. Like if we just had a little bit more in this car,
23,
we would
37.
easily get a
That was kinda slow.
top 15, maybe top 10. But this is the last race we're going to be dealing with kind of this bad of a car, because everything else is
Number 97
pretty good in terms of the equipment.
Easy now. Gonna need some of that grip later. 23, 33. Is there something wrong with your car? That lap was off your base.
Does my spotter or crew chief have to always roast me? Is it really? Oh boy, oh boy. Can't wait till I pit. It's getting stupid. The car's getting stupid.
23, 47. We need a little more speed.
I wish I had a thumb cam. I go in the corner and I'm like dirt tracking it. Like I'm like turning left and right and everything, trying to keep the balance of it. Trying to anticipate what the car is going to do. Sometimes I can kind of catch it, but other times like it just won't pick up.
We need to get back on base. All right. Still there. Okay, we're clear. The 97 car is coming up quick. 23, 53. Get back on your march now. We're slipping a little on the clock.
The anxiety. Just one more lap. That's all we gotta do.
Falling back. Focus on your march, buddy.
That's all we gotta
All
do.
clear, buddy.
Like, I'm like left, and then but I feel the car going a bit like too far. Like I'm gonna try to mimic this.
23, 57.
Left, right, left. That's kind of what it is. It's a mess, but we're paying this lap. Thank the good Lord, we can. This will be the last run we will have to stay out for this long.
Number
A little bit
38.
too slow, but 4 tires and fuel, and that's it. Oh God. Just a smidge time, I don't even remember. 16.6 is actually a couple times better than this mate, so good job pit crew.
Clear all around. All right.
Now that means our next pit stop will be around lap 170. Because we can't make it to the end. So try to short pit maybe. Try to get some kind of advantage with that.
51, 88.
It probably would be a
Got one eye.
better. I think that's really the only thing we can do. Just because those last 10 or so laps, the car just falls apart so much. We lose so much time. So if we can maybe try to short pit, maybe that will help us. I don't know.
22, 47. Keep running that line. That lap was fast. CO2 car, up high. Still beside you. Clear on both sides. 22, 65. I want to see more of those laps. Good job. Number 4, it's up high. The 4 cars, all over your back bumper. 22, 71. Good lap. You're clear.
Well, this is just mainly a waiting game now. Just to wait for everybody to pit. I mean, if it's going to be from lap 123 to lap 140, then we got some time. There's one person down the road. That's Martin, it looks like.
22, 51.
Well, that's
That's what I'm talking about. Nice lap.
not ideal.
We're clear.
Then again, it's lap 129 for them, so maybe Mark can make it on field to the end. That might be a 6,000 stride IQ move there.
Off high. 22, 71.
position, but I think it's going to be heading down pit road pretty soon.
The 25 car, up high.
Shit. You bastard. I should have known he was going to do something dumb like that. Go down pit road and just run me over like that.
That one was quick. Let's do it again. The 23 car, it's up high. Clear on both sides.
Well, this race has got very interesting. It seems like, I mean, some people seem like they can go 60 laps. Some people seem like they can go 70. So I don't know where on earth we're gonna like end up finishing.
The one car is outside.
So that's just another instance where we need that fuel efficiency in the car.
Okay, we're clear.
That just seems to be a reoccurring thing. If we get that, then we should be good at like instances like this.
22, 81. You're flying out there, buddy. Good job. Got one outside. You gained another position left there. Clear.
Yeah, I saw Ward's car kind of do a little weird shimmy, so he's pitting. Just decided to give him all the room in the world.
23, 7. Attaboy. Keep it smooth, just like that. That's the lap time I'm looking for. Keep it up, buddy. The 17 car is outside.
I really thought Kenseth was pitting or something. He looked like as if he was gonna
Whoa,
do
that's a
something
quick
like
lap.
that.
Number 17 is still there. Keep digging. Clear on both sides. The 9 car down low. Up another spot. You're clear. Run some more like that one. Up high. All clear, buddy.
Man, it just pains my soul. Like, this car is so good for
Pit roads get busy.
like
Leaders are
15
heading
to, not 15, like 20 25 laps or so, and then it just starts to fall apart.
22, 74. That was a great lap, buddy. The 19 car is down low.
With all these people pitting now,
You're clear.
I don't know, I mean, they should be able to make it to the end, but I just don't know. There's so many like different strategies at play. I just hope Mark Martin somehow wins it.
Keep it up.
That would be it. That would be really nice. It seems like Harvick very clearly has the best car. I looked at chat for half a second. I almost died.
You usually see him block here, but I guess you guys are friendly out there.
We're just gonna take it very easy to turn one because we are 3 wide.
Keep hitting those marks.
Can't really afford to set up a track. That was perfect. Beautiful. Alright.
Number 15 is looking left. Okay, we're clear. The 31 car is outside.
Oh my god. Didn't expect that.
Number 31 is still there. 22, 94. That's it. That's the speed we're looking for. The 29 car is getting in your way. Way to get around him, buddy. Coming up
God,
on
holy
cars exiting
crunch.
pit road.
I thought Harvick was pinning or something. That's why I went up high.
22, 93. Wow, you're fast. Off high. Save your tires. All clear, buddy.
Harvick just really lit up for Newman there. That was cute.
The leaders are bit.
There he goes down pit road. Hi, Rusty. Oh my God. All right, we're fine.
23. Good lap.
Rusty just went to Narnia there in turn 1. And we're 15th. We did lose a little bit of time.
That's a quick one, buddy. Keep it up.
I think 15th is all we're gonna get. I had those.
Number 15 is
soon.
right behind you.
It's only gonna go backwards.
22, 53. I want to see more of those laps. Good job.
Unless Steve Park holds up Rusty Wilson and Waltrip a little bit, that would be a big help.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice lap.
Trying to set up this spot here on the card, but
56. Great lap. Great
it's
lap.
making it very fucking difficult for no reason.
The 15 car is looking to pass. The 30 car is outside.
Yeah, that's getting
22,
annoying.
7. You're flying out there, buddy. Good job. Still beside you. Take it easy.
Alright, well, we took up the whole track to make that pass on a lap down car, but we did it. All that, and Waltrip just gets by with these. I had to, like, it took me like 3 laps to get around. Oh, jeez.
22, 77. Attaboy. Keep it smooth, just like that.
Well, our next pit stop's lap 170. So we're getting there, almost halfway there. Actually, a little bit past it.
Your right front tire's wearing down. Try another line or you won't last. 22, 73. You're looking great from where I'm sitting.
That was
How's
a
the
horrible
car
turn
feeling?
1.
The 2 car is down low. Number 2.
Alright,
still
GG
there.
Rusty, I
Coming
tried.
back. What's wrong?
Maybe he'll choke in turn 1 again, that'd be pretty funny. He seems like he tends to do that. Don't know why.
22, 96. That's the lap time I'm looking for. Keep it up, buddy.
No, it didn't happen, so.
Number 15.
Well, that's disappointing.
is
Maybe
passing
Kevin
by.
LePage will hold him off.
Run some more like that one.
A little bit. It just wasn't enough. Nope. Sorry, Waltrip.
That was a great lap, buddy. All right. All clear, buddy. Fuel's down to half. Got one high. Clear all around. 22, 87. Keep it up. Great lap. Number 15 has got a run on you.
Kevin LePage is going to be a pain in the ass, isn't he? There we go, to the inside of him. Perfect.
22, 80. Good lap. Keep hitting those
Can't
bumps.
stand how they just
Still
block
beside you.
like that.
Careful. All clear, buddy.
17 to go, and then we'll pit.
And we'll just kind of have to let fate be the deciding factor where we're going to end up finishing. Doesn't seem like a top 15 is going to happen, but at least a top 20. That would be nice. I would be okay with that. Especially considering how low the car rating is for this. It's really not good.
The 15 car is still there. Keep digging. 23-3. That's a quick one, buddy. Keep it up. We drop back a spot. Let's push it. Number 15 is still there. Clear. The 97
Oh
car
man, this
wants to get
sucks.
by you.
Especially when they
23-7.
just,
That one was quick. Let's
they
do
just
it
get
again.
by me. And I did all I could, but they just got around me. Now Tony Stewart's leading. Well, isn't that just... I don't know. We're just going to have the same different winners this whole season. Are we just going to have Dale Jr., Tony Stewart, and Kevin Harvick win the whole season?
22-90.
At least Harvick led some laps.
That lap was fast.
Well, I said around lap 160, maybe lap 170 is when I would go lap down again. It's happening a lot sooner, so that's also kind of terrifying. Don't know where second is, but Tony Stewart's doing good.
Great lap, great lap.
I'm still hoping for Mark Martin to pull some kind of insane strategy call and win this race on that.
Coming up quick. Number 97, down low. 22-97. Awesome lap. So they're all
Oh my god. We need like a compilation of people hitting the outside wall in turn 1 and turn 2. Just like what Biffle did. Oh my god. That's been helping me not lose as much spots. That's been a big help.
22-83. You're flying out there, buddy. Good job.
Ten more laps and we can pit. Looking forward to that. It's just kind of getting to that point in the run where the car's just crap.
23-10. Whoa, that was a quick lap. The 97 car has got a run on you.
That was a horrible turn 3. We still hold Kurt off. Maybe he'll choke in turn 1. Now, buy us a little more time.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice lap.
No, he got through it normally. Well, that's boring. What about this next lap?
I want to see more of those laps. Good job.
No, he got through it fine. Might actually make a pass on me on the outside. Well, that would be pretty badass. Yeah, he did. What a check.
Still there. We're off the pace.
I don't want to get close to someone like that. That's like asking for death.
Okay, we're clear. We don't want him getting beside us. 23-30. Attaboy. Keep it smooth, just like that. The 29 car is outside. All clear, buddy. 23-16. Good lap. Car outside. Best place for him is in your rear view mirror. Clear. Car high. Number 29 is attempting a block. Clear on both sides.
Couple more laps and we'll pit.
23-24. Wow, you're fast. Number 6, up high. Clear.
Sorry, Mark. God.
You're down on fuel. Car high.
Just trying to let him go up on the high side.
He's still there. Make it easy.
Please, don't make it any harder on yourself. Mark, you've had a really rough race.
23, 33. That's the lap time I'm
There
looking
you
for.
go.
Keep it up, buddy.
Very interesting line into turn 1, but got by me.
Might be time for a new left rear tire.
And there's Elliott for position. We get the draft from Mark on the straightaway, so that kind of helped me out.
Good lap. Keep hitting those marks.
No.
The 9 car. Now
Nope.
look. We're following
Not doing
back.
it, game.
Focus on your marks, buddy.
We almost pitting. We don't gotta. I don't want to ruin this. I'm very curious to see how this all plays out.
Is there something wrong with your car? That lap was off your pace.
Finally, we're just about there to pit. I hope we can get a top 20 finish out of this somehow.
23, 21. Keep running that line. That lap was
Our
fast.
fuel efficiency sucks when it comes to these like really long races. Well, here we go. 4 tires and fuel, same as usual.
The 19 car is going high.
That was really close to dying. This has been death the race. Ugh. There goes my Gatorade. Estimated time was a 17-second stop. This would be a 16.8, so hey, they got the estimated time.
You're clear. The 02 car is outside.
And now, we just gotta try to haul ass as much as we can. 29th, which is actually a couple spots better than where we were at the end of the last cycle of pit stops at this point, so hooray.
2, 5.
Now we gotta find where Elliott Sadler is. And of course, Fittipaldi's gonna block for no reason.
Number 43, top 5.
Alright. Didn't really mean to bump him, but hey, we'll take it.
22, 71. That's it. That's the speed we're
See
looking
how
for.
Sadler,
Number 02 is coming right.
Kyle,
Number
Petty,
45 is outside.
no.
Hold your line. He's still there. Keep digging. You're clear.
The car's going so fast, I feel like the frames are tipping. Maybe I'm just imagining it.
That was a great lap, buddy.
Really? Really, Jack Sprague, you gonna pointlessly block me for... Oh, God, I can't stand that. Dale! Oh my god. Hi, Dale. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for tuning in.
Great lap. Great lap.
Well, you got to the... You're here for the end. It's been a pretty good race from my perspective. It just, I think the fuel strategy is going to kind of cost me because I can't go as long as them. Some can go 60 laps, some can go 70 laps on a tank, which means some can go and only take 2 stops, some can only take 3. I'm one of those people that have to take 3 stops. So, we'll wait and see where this all shakes up. We need a
Number 18 is outside.
top 25 finish for our sponsor goal, because that's what I remember it being. So I would like to get that.
22, 61. Run some more like that one. Hold it steady. 3 wide. Okay, we're clear.
I don't know where Sadler is.
Don't worry about a lot. He's feeling nice today. Number 31, up high. The 31 car is looking high. 22,
It's nice to feel like I have a fast car. At least we got that. It feels like it. I think that's Elliott Sadler up there, so that is a position. Kind of have to wait and see if other people pit.
22:54. You're flying out there, buddy. Good job.
Oh my god.
52. That one was quick. Let's do it again.
God damn it. Shithead.
All clear.
Why? Oh, we're gonna catch Sadler, so that's nice.
14. I want to see more of those laps. Good job. 20 more. The 38 car is coming high. Okay, we're clear.
Oh, jeez. He's probably going for position too, so I'm probably just being like, just annoying to him now.
You're looking great from where I'm sitting. How's the car?
Finally he realized, well shit, that guy's fast, I'm just gonna let him go. Well, isn't that really nice of him?
Still there. Clear all around.
There we go. Look at that. Marlon understands. Marlon understands to just, hey, that guy's fast. I'm just not gonna let him. I'm gonna get out of his way. See, Gordon, it was okay. It didn't hurt anything. You didn't lose time on Marlon. Everything's back in order with the universe. Next person up to pass is Steve Park. Don't know where he is, but we're running out of laps, which is not good.
22:55. Awesome lap. The 22 car up high. Number 22 is still there. Keep digging. Clear on both sides. Got one outside. 22:88. Whoa, that was a quick lap. Number 5
Here's
is still
Steve
there.
Park. I mean, a couple more spots, then we get a top 25, which I really hope we can do because our car has been way faster than a 25th place car. It's been dangling in the top 10 and top 15 really.
22:94. Keep running that line. That lap was fast. The 30 car is outside. You put another behind. Number 30.
Oh, that was kind of funny.
On both sides.
Who's next up on the list to pass?
22:74.
Ricky, Craven, and then Mayfield.
Number 16 is up high.
Well, I see Craven up there in the distance. I just don't know where Mayfield's at.
Great lap. Great lap.
Well, we're running out of laps though. We only have like 8 laps to go for ourselves. Nobody else is pitted.
Car up high.
Jeez, this is gonna be a race for 25th at this point.
22:97. Attaboy. Keep it smooth, just like that. You're clear.
God, we're so fast. Damn it! I just wish we had the fuel the fuel economy for this.
Run some more like that one.
Oh, this is gonna be very bittersweet. We're gonna be a lap short, aren't we?
Car outside. Easy now.
Or a position short is what I was trying to say.
Okay, we're clear.
It's gonna really it's gonna fucking suck.
22:68. Good lap. Just 10 laps left. Number 32 is outside.
I'm very fortunate I didn't die there or
Clear on
like
both sides.
magnetized to him.
Nadu and Craven had a little brouhaha behind me. Now we gotta find out where Mayfield's at. I don't know where he is.
2291. You're flying out there, buddy. Good job.
Oh, I think I see him. Yeah, I see him. I just don't think it's gonna be enough time.
The 88 car up high. 2271. Keep it up.
There's really not gonna be like nobody that's gonna pit, like that had to
Clear
pit.
all around.
Like everyone was good, except for me. Is that really what this is gonna be? That's really fucking. That sucks. That's gonna really fucking piss me off.
2274.
Good lap. Keep hitting those marks.
Like everybody was gonna be good on fuel except for me. Are you shitting me? That's so fucking bullshit. I thought for sure at least some would pit.
2277.
I want to see more of those laps. Good job. More tires won't help us. Be careful.
The O2 car is looking right.
Man, we were so.
Number 25 up high.
I need that top 25. Yeah, that's him up there. I just don't know if it's gonna be enough time.
2295.
That's a quick one, buddy. Keep it up. 5 more laps.
Piss off. Oh boy, we are cutting it really fucking close.
Your right front tire's a little warm. Careful now.
Oh, we're there. We just got somehow make this pass on him.
2271.
That was a great lap, buddy.
The 19 car is up high. Still beside you. Nice pass.
That felt like a win. Got our sponsor objective.
No one outside.
Barely. 3 and 4. The game tried to dick me out of money, but I'm not gonna freaking give. I'm not gonna give up.
Boy, we just kind of got
Ugh.
lost in trouble there, didn't
Harvick won, and good for him. But we just got our sponsor goal.
we? Not a
Barely.
single caution lap was running the whole race.
Well, that's good news for all these race teams because that can mean one thing: no major wrecks.
The 63 car really did a fantastic job keeping his car away from trouble all race long.
Well, it's going to be a happy crew when they get back to the shop. They can immediately go to work on next week's car without having to worry about fixing anything from this race, and that makes for a much less stressful atmosphere.
We hope you enjoyed today's race as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. Next up is Pocono.
Ugh, God. That felt like a win, just getting to that top 25. I can't believe nobody pitted. I was the only. Like, that's such horseshit. I mean, I was the only one that couldn't have made it on. Like, everybody was good on 2 stops. Once we get that engine thing, we're gonna go right to the fabrication thing to get that fuel efficiency. Because that was highway robbery. We should have easily had a top like 20 finish. That sucked. Yeah, we got money, so that's good. Another 300,000. Harvick led a huge chunk of the race. Gordon probably led the first 29. Stewart led 51. That continues the trend of only 4 different winners: me, Harvick, Stewart, and Dale Jr. So, yeah, that's cute. Not many people on lead lap, I'd imagine. Yep, only 7. Sheesh. Mark Marr 9th, led 2 laps. And I think that's all for all the laps led stuff, but yeah, we're what, 3 laps down. Oh man, that's I can't believe it played out that way. I thought for sure we would have a shot to get top 20. I mean, we had such a good car. We just need a little more. Like, if we just had a 55 car, I think we probably would have easily gotten that everything we needed. That's still not our worst finish of the year. That still goes to Daytona. Is that going to be my worst finish of the career mode? 30th at Daytona because it's a terribly timed caution by Brett Bodine? I don't know.
And Casey Mears, 15 laps in, is out. Mike Skinner was 8 laps down. Good God. Hour and 16-minute race. So yeah, that was about what I was saying. Was like, it could be an hour and 10-something minute race. And that was close enough. And we get extra 300,000. So we can probably start to repair some stuff. I think we could probably overhaul everything we have. Ugh. Yeah, we can improve that. 170. And we're gonna go into Pocono with pretty good tire wear and grip and stuff. So, of all tracks, that's a good one to race that at. 53. That'll go up to 55. So, look, we have money to overhaul this stuff. And then this, yeah, that's gonna go up a good bit. So. Yeah, now we're kind of back to square one, but I do think after we get the engine shop, we're going to get that fabrication thing. That's pretty cheap, so it'll probably only take us maybe 3 races to get that in, and then building is another story, but that won't take nearly as long as the main stuff. Like, the first layer of, like, the chassis shop, engine shop, and then the body shop, those are, like, they're pretty expensive, and then a couple of them down aren't nearly as bad. It's just mainly getting them and having them be built is the time-consuming thing. But we'll go into Pocono and should have pretty good stuff, at least enough to be okay. And I guess we'll have to wait and see what the fuel strategy would be. But Tony Stewart still leading the points, 21 over Dale Jr. Harvick with the wind, I think definitely closed in a little bit. Gordon's a little bit further back, but still under a full race back. Mark Martin's 202 out, so really only a 5-person point battle at the moment. Rudd's 7th, and Kurt 10th. Yay, Kurt. And we're going to probably drop back to 16th or 17th in points after that one. And yeah, no, okay, 16th. Yeah, we dropped a good bit. Tie with Waltrip, but we'll get a tiebreaker because we have more wins than Waltrip this season. So yeah, and Wallace and Jimmy are tied, so that's gonna be pretty good. Oh my God, David Aki has become a sponsor. Thank you for being a channel member. Holy crap! Well, you are part of an elite club. That's not too well known, but there's a couple of emojis there to use. I'm still kind of working on that, but. Thank you for being a member. I appreciate that. That's so cool. I didn't expect that tonight. Thank you. But yeah, I think that's about it. With the points, laps led stuff. I mean, we obviously are nowhere in the competition for that. But Tony Stewart continues to have almost 4 times the amount of laps led over the whole field, which is utterly disgusting. Dale Jr. putting up a valiant fight in 2nd and everything. We are still 10th over Labonte, so we still good. With all that said, we're going to save our progress. Pocono's probably going to be a meaty one. That's going to be probably almost 2 hours with how long those races usually are. But, yeah. Actually, we'll take a look at the race weekend, see what our car stuff will be when we go to that. 60? Okay. That ain't bad. We should at least be pretty good. I'm looking forward to Pocono. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a long race too. I'm hoping we don't have to. Hopefully, everybody can make it on like 2 or 3 stops and not have it be 2 and then I get boned out of it. I don't like that. But yeah. Oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row for Tony Stewart. That's. Yeah, well, that's like the last time I saved the game. That's why it said October 7th. But yeah. Well, I guess I'll do it. I'm gonna bring up my Patreon peeps for all their support. Big shout out to my tier 3 Patreon supporters of Dale Reynolds, KamikazeGames, Ronnie Lazzarine, Dave Farron, Chap 15, NASCAR, Bailey Kier, Golf Kid 100, DennyHamlinUltimateFan, Emiliobebzer, Mexican League 1986, and Dakota Downs for the support. I appreciate it every month that you do that on the thing. I'm always, really thankful for that and everything. And also, welcome to Dakota Downs for being the new Patreon member. So that's pretty badass. Thanks for streaming. So I appreciate it. Thanks for streaming. Until next time. Oh my god, I look so bad. I was trying to do like a salute. That's what I meant. Jesus. Until next time. From David Aki. Thank you so much for being a channel member. I appreciate that. But yeah. I'll see you all on Monday for Pocono and all that stuff. So probably what next week's stream schedule will be is Pocono, Michigan, and then Infineon. That'll be interesting. So that's the plan. Either way, that'll do it for me. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Oh my god, my throat. I'll see you all on Monday and all that good stuff. So take care, everyone.